everyone, I'm back finally. First, I would like to thank you so much to everyone who's been seeing these videos, commenting, subscribing to the channel, even though I haven't uploaded anything in quite a few months. So thanks for not giving up on me. A lot has been going on in my life lately. I'm graduating this year in December and I will be a qualified doctor by then. It's both scary and exciting. And earlier this month we had an international book fair in São Paulo. And I've been there because I was publishing a book with a few friends from an online magazine I'm a part of. And I also had the opportunity to interview two fabulous authors. The first was Marian Keyes, which is one of my favorite writers of all time, and she's lovely. She's the loveliest person ever. I can talk more about her in another video. If you want me to, I can show you a little bit of the behind the scenes, but I will leave the link to our interview below. It was wonderful. I highly recommend you to watch it. The second author I interviewed was Lucinda Riley. She was here to promote the third book in her Seven Sisters series that was just published in Brazil last month, and it's only going to be published in the UK, in the US in November. So Brazil really has become her premier country, and I will leave the link to the interview with her below. It was quite interesting. I thought a cool way to start making videos again would be to start with a tag, and this Booktube Newbie Tag seems a lot of fun. My friend Deborah at Twisting the Plot, I'll leave the link to her channel below, she did this tag a while ago and she said it was wonderful and she met a lot of new interesting people through it. Since I've only started this channel a few months ago, I thought, wow, that still qualifies me as a newbie in Booktube. So without further ado, let's get to the questions. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I've been following a lot of booktubers for quite a while now, and I really enjoyed it. I really like talking about books. I love books. I've always loved books. And I thought it would be a fun way to share my reading experience with other like-minded people and to engage in this wonderful community that is Booktube. Second question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, apart from my charming personality and sparkling wit, I don't know. No, I'm joking. I really hope to bring my unique experience as a reader and to share with you guys. I believe no one reads the same book twice, because every time you reread a book, you are a different person and you have different experiences. So everything will feel different to you. You can always notice something you hadn't noticed before. I think even if a book has been read and discussed by millions of people already, everyone can bring something new and interesting about this book to the discussion. Third question is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I think meeting new people and making new friends, and obviously sharing my reading experiences with you and seeing other people's thoughts on the books as well. And it's been great fun so far. Two of my best friends have started their own channels, and even though we discuss books already in real life, this has been such a new way to see them talking about their books. The fourth question is, why do you love reading? Well, I don't really know why I love reading, I just do. I've always loved it. I've started reading when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I'm not sure. And it was my grandma that taught me, because she used to read the same stories for me over and over again until I memorized them, and then I would pretend to be reading them. And one day Grandma just got fed up with it and said, oh, come on, I'll just teach you to read it once and for all. And I remember the other children in my class, I was the only one who was able to read by then, and they were so jealous of me. I might have been a bit of a show-off, for sure. But it was really something special to me, and I would read anything in front of me since then. I would read adverts and restaurant menus, and I would read comic books and small children's books, and it was such a wonderful new way to experience the world. Been in love with reading ever since. The fifth question is, what book or series got you into reading? As I mentioned, I started reading when I was very young, and I've always loved it. I really can't remember precisely one book series that really got me into reading, but certainly, like a lot of people, Harry Potter has been really a turning point in my reader life. So maybe I would say that Harry Potter got me more in love with reading than I already was. The sixth question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I have quite a few favorite booktubers. I love Jean, Bookish Thoughts, and Jen Campbell, and Simon of Savage Reads. And I think I would ask them to be my friends in real life. I don't know. They just seem such wonderful people in their videos. Seventh question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Definitely uploading videos on a regular basis, because I'm not a terribly organized person, and like I said, there's a lot going on in my life right now. I tend to think I'll have time for everything, but in the end I don't, and I'm really sorry if I spend a while without posting, but I will try to upload videos as often as I possibly can. Question number 8 is, when did you start reading? Well, I believe I've already answered that and why I love reading question. Well, there's that. When I was 5 years old, I think. Question number 9 is, where do you read? Well, I will read anywhere basically, but mostly I read a lot in my commute and in my bed. I love doing a lot of things in my bed, from sleeping to eating to watching Netflix, and definitely reading is one of the activities I enjoy doing in my bed. Question number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? And I've got a pretty eclectic taste in reading. I will read biographies and contemporary fiction and classic fiction, and I've recently started reading other kinds of non-fiction books, graphic novels and romance novels. I really love romance novels, those very pink, fluffy, girly books. I don't know, really, I will read anything, actually. I'm not too keen on self-help books, though, or philosophical books. I think sometimes they tend to be a bit much for me. I've just read one by Nietzsche and it just really wasn't for me. But apart from that, I think I read a little bit of everything. So this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave your comments below, and if you've done this tag already, please link your video below and I'll watch it, and we can become acquainted and maybe become friends. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye!